Yeah, hello, Wagwan, peeps. Now, Anthony Joshua, yeah, also known as A Gay, has made a big announcement on his Twitter. And his big announcement is, I'm going to make a big announcement. So, A Gay, yeah, also known as the Nigerian Queen, yeah, the Watford pillow biter, the heavyweight sword swallower, yeah, or the Nigerian Nance. And by the way, that's Nance, not nonce, yeah? Yeah, check out what that means, because A Gay is not the fiddler, he's the instrument, yeah? He's not the player, he's the tool. And A.K. Skins can play that fiddle like he's a professional. Anyway, I always find something weird about, like, people making announcements about announcements. Like, guess what? A big announcement's coming up. And they always leave it, days or weeks before they make the announcement, And everyone gets all excited. He's going to announce he's going to fight someone big. Everyone gets excited, and then it turns out it's just some bum. It's like one of them whack reality shows when they tell you we got some big news coming for our reality show, our Big Brother show, and then it turns out the big news is that Hobie from what's it called, that thing that that show that Pamela Anderson used to be in, Baywatch. Like, Hobie's gonna come on the show. Like, anyone cares or can remember the guy? Who cares, man? So, this is probably similar. Yeah. Now I know that Gay J needs his confidence back. It's been wrecked. Ruiz wrecked it. Usyk humiliated him in front of his homeboys. Yeah. And Gay J must love the fact the Ukraine war is going on, because Usyk has had to go back. He seems to have shrunk down to welterweight. Yeah. And, so this big announcement, well, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Well, they'll probably announce that he'll fight the winner of the Eddie Hall Thor Bjornsson show. Honestly, wouldn't it? It would not surprise me. But forgetting that, freak show, there's been another tweet. So according to this guy called Michael Benson, I don't know if he's reliable, but he says that Gay J only wants to fight someone in the top 10, and he puts that in quote marks, right? But who's top 10? Yeah. And just because Gay J says he'll fight a top 10 fighter doesn't make it necessarily so. How many times have you been lied to in your own life, let alone like in boxing, man? And obviously people want guys like Wilder, Deontay Wilder and Joe Joyce to be the ones. There's just no way that's going to happen, man. There's no way the butt-broken Gay J will take that risk. Yeah? Wilder is very dangerous regardless of his losses to Fury. Joe Joyce is the juggernaut. And, AJ likes to talk about a fight that happened like 20 years ago against Joyce, where he stopped him in an amateur stoppage. Joe Joyce, this is the pros, man. And Joe Joyce has proved to have a great chin and a great engine. And there's absolutely no way AJ is confident against him, man. Whatever he says on his nonsense Twitter when he's high. Excuse me. So more like that, then, okay, who else is an alleged top 10 fighter? Again, it depends what, whose rankings you look to. But, you get guys like Michael Hunter in the top 10, right? Michael Hunter is decent, but small, and just not good enough to fight Gay J, or to beat him. Even a butt-broken Gay J, yeah? Or Luis Ortiz. But even Luis Ortiz, right? He's a good fighter, but he's how many great wins has he got, right? And Wilder ironed him out. And he's probably too dangerous, even at like 80 years old, to fight Gay J, because the payday wouldn't be big enough. Hearns wants a bigger payday. And so does Gay J, before he ducks out of the game, comes out of the closet, right? Andy Ruiz, no way, man. Ruiz. Andy looks in shape now, and Gay J is terrified of him. You saw how he ran away in the rematch, and he's already been flattened. There's no way he'll take on an in shape Andy Ruiz, or even a fat one. Robert Helenius, the Finnish dude. it's not a bad fight, to be frank. I would be okay with that, but I imagine Joshua would still be very nervous at that fight. There's a possibility of him losing. And there's been a lot of talk about Otto Wallin, yeah, Otto Wallin, because he's only had one loss to Fury, but he's a weak puncher, man. He doesn't take PEDs, you can see. So he's a weak puncher. He struggled against Sokolovsky, who's a tough guy, but come on, man, he's no world beater. He's not a world class fighter. Yeah, and Wallin is just famous for cutting up Tyson Fury, and that's it. Because apart from the cut, Fury was bossing it. He might take that fight. I think there is a good chance he'll take that fight. I don't think there's a lot of chance of Gay losing. There's been some talk about Charles Martin, who's still rated amazingly. Now he got smashed by Ortiz, but gave him a decent fight. He didn't give Gay a good fight at all. I mean, it's just pathetic. I mean, who can get excited about that? Another guy, 7th contender according to WBC, is Agit Kabayel. Yeah, he's a Turkish German, I think. He's a good European level, but come on, man. We're not talking about a world beater. I'd accept that fight, but it's not really a dangerous fight. Now, I think maybe the big one is Zhilei Zhang in China, right? Now, I thought Filip Ergovic was going to fight Zhang, but it's not been signed, I don't think, yeah? And, China's got 1.5 billion people in it, I mean, and this is like, and they're not that big, Chinese guys on the whole, but Zhang is big. But he's almost 39 years old, and also Gay J has beaten him in the Olympics. He has a kind of kidney problem. He got dehydrated, got a kidney problem. That would be a big money fight, I think, especially in China. But it might be too dangerous for Gay J because Zhang can punch a bit. But I would expect a Gay to come through that. Something that I think would be really interesting for the PR level is Hughie Fury. Yeah, it makes sense for the Fury angle. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I beat up Tyson Fury's cousin. Although those sides of the family are not getting on at the moment, so they're not talking, right? But still, the name Fury will give him good press, and I think it's low risk. But I don't know. Would Gay J take a risk against the sweet boxing of the white Muhammad Ali? I don't know, man. I don't know. And he's finished. If Hughie Fury outboxes him, he's finished. Yeah? Right. Now, that's the boxing aspect. But other people have suggested, well, maybe it's not an announcement about an opponent or even about boxing. Yeah? Maybe it's about Bati business. Yeah? Now, what I mean by that, obviously the entire boxing world knows that Gay is a Bati man. Yeah? And he's a bottom. He likes to take the bottom position and get smashed. Now, we've done this for years. Outside of boxing, some people are too, read the mainstream media, and they're too indoctrinated, and they don't look beyond that, and they don't realize that Gay is clearly a Bati man, right? But in boxing, everyone knows it. It's an open secret, if you like. So, is Gay about to make a big announcement about his Batiness? Yeah? Is there the possibility that Gay is going to come and go, look, yeah, I'm a Bati man. Yeah? I'm into men. And also I'm a bottom. Yeah? Now, the main worry about coming out in these kind of things is that it will affect your endorsements, your money, the interest, because apparently the whole world is homophobic, But maybe the time is right. There's such a big Illuminati NWO agenda to push Bati business. And everyone knows that Gay J is Illuminati pawn who's used. He's flashed signs, He's gone through that ritual where you get a bruise on the eye. Yeah? So maybe there's a small chance that maybe Gay is going to say, yes, I am a Batty man. I am the first heavyweight champion, a Batty man of all times. Yeah? And everyone's going to clap, and like Philip Schofield, they go, oh, you're so brave, gay. You're so brave to admit you take it up the wrong and the back door, the exit, not the entrance. Like, this is possible, but my thoughts would be that I've always said on this channel that a gay will only come out once he's retired, because he doesn't want to risk money, because there's still some sensible people who are, slightly freaked out by Batty business. But anyway, let's wait to see what he says. I can assure you it'll be underwhelming, whatever happens.